Hey, welcome to Estage Tutorials. My name is Chris, and in today's video, I'm going to show you a real simple, easy way to really provide value for people who read your blog by adding a private restriction to categories and pages in your blog. So we're going to go over that, but first, real quickly, if you're an Estage user, if you're looking to use Estage as like a no-code website editor, or if you just like my stuff, like, subscribe, do that stuff. It's totally free and it helps the channel, so that would be great. All right, so here we are. We're in Carbon. This is a theme that I use a lot for these demonstrations, and I'm going to show you how to set up some restrictions and how to use that on your blog. Now, in previous videos, I've shown you how to do that on a page, but I'm going to show you how to do that on a blog post. So here we are on the Carbon theme. We're in the Estage dashboard, and what we want to do is we want to come up here to the project settings, which are these three little dials up here, and we want to click this, and then on here it gives you all of these things about this particular project, but there's this tab called restrictions. So we're going to go here, and currently I have no restrictions set up, but what I want to do is I know that I want to lock certain pages or lock certain blog posts by restriction. And so I'm going to set a restriction right now. So all you do is hit the blue button. You type whatever the name of the restriction is. I'm going to type VIP inner, no, I'm just going to type VIP circle. And then just for the video, I'm just going to use password. Okay. Save. Now what that's done is create a restriction, and I can take this restriction and I can apply it to pages and posts and other things. So now that I have a restriction here, I want to go back to the editor, right? And so here we are back at the main dashboard, and I'm going to go to the blog. So I'm going to click on the blog here, and this is going to show you all the blog posts that I have. And right now I have a blog post, and it has a category right now, but if you were creating a new blog, it wouldn't have a category. So just note that for here in a moment. So anyway, I'm going to go into this blog post and I'm going to click edit. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here, and you can set the category, right? So you could have a bunch of different categories, you know, whatever your website's about, right? But then also here in the restriction, you can set the restriction as well. So I created the VIP circle, right? So now basically what I have done by creating that restriction and then adding the restriction to this blog post and this category, I have restricted this content. So users who come to my website, they can read my blogs and they can interact with my website and everything, but there will be certain categories, certain blog posts that they can't access. And that's a really useful tool for me as a marketer, because what I can do is I can kind of separate people without having to have a full-blown membership site, right? So I can encourage people to subscribe to my email list, follow me on YouTube, Facebook, whatever, and then as a result of doing those things, I can give them a password to access special content on my site, right? So what this does is kind of create a sense of belonging, connecting, an inner circle, if you will. This is a really great thing to be doing. You should be building your community online, and you can do it without having to have the full membership plugin thing, which you can, bolt on, right? So again, real simple. You can create a blog. You can have it just be a normal blog that anybody can find and read, or you can create it and add a restriction so that only limited users can access that, right? Now, what does it look like when they actually try to access the blog post? Well, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to update and publish this, and I'm going to go click the view post. So this is what they'll be presented with if they try to access that blog post, right? And then they just enter the password, which for this case, we just made it password, right? Type that in, log in, and then they get to view the post that you created, right? So super simple, super cool, and a real easy way to deliver content to a certain group of people on your list or whatever, kind of make them feel included. And you can do this without having to have a big membership plug-in. And yeah, it's just a great way to real simply, deliver updates and things that might not necessarily apply to your entire website and you might not want everyone to see. So that's pretty much it. go to the restrictions, create a restriction, and then you can apply that restriction to pages, blogs, categories, etc. So if you like this video, if you got value out of this video, like, subscribe, that would be awesome. And until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. Peace.